Welcome back. The bright sunlight outside almost made her dizzy. A small plank for getting off the boat was lowered, and Goda was waiting there, smiling and ready to lend them a hand.
どうぞエヴァ様、お手を。
ありがとう。
六軒島へようこそいらっしゃいました。
おかえりなさい。
When she left the boat, it seemed to Eva as though she'd heard the voice of her young self. No, it hadn't seemed that way. Someone had told her, welcome back. After becoming a shameless adult, the voice of her young self was distant.
私は何のために生きてるの？何をどうすれば私はこの猛襲から解き放たれるというの？
Hideyoshi heard her talking to herself. When Hideyoshi held on tightly to Ava's shoulders, his firmness alone told her that there was no need to say any more. Maybe it was because the typhoon was getting closer. The lively cries of the seagulls, which usually greeted them when they arrived, couldn't be heard at all.
...6年前のことか。何しろ6年って言ったら小学校丸々一つ分じゃねえか。
Oh, so it seems like things have gone mostly the same as the first time around this time.
覚えてろってのが酷な話だぜ。
そうだね。特に若かった僕たちにとっては大きな成長の6年間だったはずだからね。案外自己紹介がなかったら思い出せなかったんじゃないかい？
そうかな。私はバトラだってすぐに分かったぜ。口を聞いてさらに確信できたぜ。
マリア初めて会った。6年前わかんない。そうですよね。マリア様はまだ3つでしたものね。
それを言われたら俺もだぜ。3歳の頃しか知らないマリアがこんなに大きく成長してるんだから、そりゃわからねえわけだぜ。
After lunch, we had all gone out to the beach to walk around, talk, and take it easy. Our parents were apparently having a suspicious, complicated discussion, so we ended up leaving them behind. Well, just as I'd guessed from the start, the conversation focused on me since I'd been away for 6 years. I don't think that's what they're talking about at all.
しかし、
Oh,
本当に
wait.
背が伸びたね。
He means the conversation between these guys.
僕も低いつもりはないけど、とにかくその身長には驚いたよ。
そうですね。6年前のバトラ様をよく覚えておりますが、それでも驚くくらいでした。
だなあ。6年前のバトラからは想像がつかないくらいだったぜ。
みんな案外6年も前のことなんか覚えてるもんだな。俺なんかかなり記憶があやふやだってのによ。
だろうな。私たちのことを思い出すのに少し時間をかけてたみたいだもんな。あれはちょっと傷つくぜ。
See, like, I know it's probably not, but that voice that she just did sounded a lot like Beatrice, even though that's probably nothing.
いや、さすがに6年前だぜ。覚えてろって方が無理があるぜ。
6年前のことですと、あまり覚えてはおられないのですか？私はつい昨日のことのように鮮明に覚えておりますが。
シャノンは記憶力がいいからね。6年前にバトラ君がどんなことをしていたとか言っていたとかよく覚えてるんじゃないかい？
そういやそうだよな。シャノンって妙なところで記憶力がいいんだよな。
Well, maybe that'll come in handy when we're trying to solve the epitaph. Or trying to get people's alibis or something.
マリア、覚えるの下手くそ。
That is not even remotely true. And I feel like if you're saying that, you're either lying through your teeth, or this is like some kind of dual personality. Like an actual one, and not like the weird fusion of the two that we saw before. I don't know. I still don't really understand what's going on with Maria.
楽しいことはスイスイ覚えるけど、つまんないのは全然ダメ。
Okay, I guess that's more believable. Because, she has a really good memory when it comes to things like Hebrew, or, like, anything to do with magic, but, yeah. We all laughed, saying that everyone was like that.
シャノン、ちなみに6年前のバトラはどんなだったんだ？何かエピソードを覚えてないのかよ。
そうですね。確かお帰りの際はこうおっしゃっていました。また来るぜ、See you again。きっと白馬にまたがって迎えに来るぜ。
ギャー！ダメー！恥ずかしい！
確かにそんな感じだった。6年前のバトラはそんな感じのバカっぽいセリフばかり言ってたぜ。
確かに当時のバトラ君がいかにも言いそうだな。
恥ずかしい？恥ずかしい？
最高に恥ずかしいぜ。マリアもきっと中学くらいになったらそういう恥ずかしいことが口にしたくなるからな。
Honestly, she's probably already in a phase where when she looks back at this in like 5 years, she'll be embarrassed about all of this. That's assuming she makes it 5 years and something like ridiculous doesn't happen.
そういう時は口に出す前にチラシの裏に書いて3度読み直してから口にすべきかどうか考えるんだぞ。じゃねえときっと後悔するからな。いや、誰しもがそういう痛々しい時代をくぐり抜けていくのだ。そうさ。そして身の程を知り恥を覚えて大人になるんだ。そうさ。これは大人への過渡期なら誰もが犯す青春の甘酸っぱくて恥ずかしい消し去りたい記憶なんだ。うわー、ぐわー。
After all, this was all stuff I'd let slip out without thinking, so I didn't remember the words exactly. But now that those words were being recited to me, they were as embarrassing as hell. I only recently came to understand this weakness and was working hard to avoid such careless outbursts, but I guess I was just born with the habit of speaking without thinking, and there's nothing I can do about it.
シャーノン、他にも何か恥ずかしいことは覚えてないのかよ。
まあ他にもいろいろと覚えておりますけれど、そのご本人もお忘れになりたいことみたいなので、これ以上は遠慮させていただきたいと思います。
ぶっちゃけると俺はもう何も覚えてないんだ。 頼むから思い出させないでくれ。
おお、シャノンがバトラーをいじめてる。おお、ダメ、いじめはいけないの。
別にいじめてるわけじゃないんだよ。この話はこれくらいにしようか。でもシャノン、後でバトラ君のいないところでこっそり教えてね。なんだか面白そうだから。
はい、かしこまりました。
そりゃねえぜ、シャノンちゃんよ。
For a while, George Aniki laughed at me, as though warming up for when Shannon-chan would tell him about more of my embarrassing misspeaks. You know, the fact that Battler doesn't really remember much about that time, it gives me the feeling that there might be something really important from that time that he doesn't remember, and that might come up later. Like something maybe having to do with the epitaph or something else. I don't know. George looked like he was flirting with Shannon, but he seemed somewhat open and frank about it. He was always that way with his cousins, but he usually took on a reserved, gentlemanly attitude when he came in contact with the servants. When I thought about it, I got the feeling he was being a bit overly friendly, which seemed strange. Maria started scribbling in the sand with a stick, and George Aniki and Shannon-chan joined in. This left me and Jessica off to the side, so I asked her secretively.
よう、ジェシカ。ジョージの兄貴ってさ、シャノンちゃんと付き合ってたりする？
おお、なんでわかったんだよ。バトラー、お前見かけより人を見てんな。
俺冗談で言ったつもりだったんだけど、本当に付き合ってんのかよ。
声が大きいって。一応内緒の付き合いってことらしいぜ。特にエヴァおばさんの耳には入れない方がいいよ。
なるほど。
I wonder if that might end up being one of the central conflicts of this episode, of the whole like Eva finding out about Shannon, since that came up last time but it didn't really go anywhere. I have a feeling it might actually be a pretty important thing this time around.
使用人との恋か。いやでもいつの間に？はあ、6年ってすげえな。でも確かに兄貴なら人間もできてるし、お似合いかもな。
Actually, 6 years ago, I remember taking notice of her just a little bit. I see. She really fits with George Aniki. Nothing I can do about that. Goodbye, my fleeting first love of 6 years ago. Which means that the collection of embarrassing lines Shannon-chan had just held back on probably had something to do with that. Ah, I can't take it. I see. So that's kind of the, yeah, I kind of got that feeling from the first line that he said, but yeah, there's our confirmation.
兄貴たち、付き合ってどのくらいになるんだ？
どの段階から付き合ってると呼ぶのかにもよるだろうけど、確実に1年以上は続いてると思うぜ。双方片思い時代を含めると数年になるんじゃねえのかな。
So I wonder if Shannon broke the mirror in this episode, and if that was if their being together was still Beatrice's doing. I'm not sure about that. Before I'd realized it, the two of them had separated themselves from the group and were walking down the beach talking about something. They looked calm, and rather than a light relationship between two lovers, it looked like a more serious one, as though they were already engaged.
6年か。でっけえ月日だな。俺にとってのこの6年は何だったんだ？図体がでかくなっただけだな。 親父との親子喧嘩で意地を張り合ううちに6年も経っちまったってだけのくだらない時間だったな。
バートラの方こそどうなんだよ。彼女とかできたのかよ。
さてどうだ、一緒に遊ぶ女の子は何人かいるぜ。だけどオンリーワンって関係はまだねえな。俺がお子様なんだろうよ。誰かと二人っきりでいるよりみんな大勢でワイワイやってる方が楽しいように思えるんだ。
ああ、そりゃなんともバトラらしいぜ。
I'm gonna assume when he says have fun with, he's being literal, and he just means like going to karaoke and stuff.
でも女友達との関係はちゃんとしっかりしておけよ。女の思い込みとコミュニティは怖えぜ。勝手にバトラをめぐって暗闘が繰り広げられて、勝手に誰かが泣いたり傷ついたりしているかもしれないぜ。
Oh god, maybe Battler's like private life when he's not on Rokenjima is like this entire like harem romance comedy thing.
おかしいな。同じ忠告をつい先週クラスの女から受けた気がするぜ。なんだってんだろうな。
Well, now we know that he's also the clueless harem protagonist type.
どうしてみんなで楽しく過ごせねえんだ。そうまでしてつがいになりたいのかね。
バトラーがまだそういう相手に会ったことがねえからだろうぜ。まあ、おいおいそういう女に出会うこともあるだろうよ。
As weird as it sounds, all the all the promo art and everything, and there was a few scenes for like a few like split second scenes in the intro that kind of made it seem like Battler's love interest was Beatrice. However, that would work. Although I have no idea how that would possibly come to be. I mean, I guess he is spending a lot of time with her, so there's that.
気長に待つこったな。
なんだよ。まるでお前にはもうそういう相手がいるみたいな言い方じゃねえかよ。お前はどうなんだよ。彼氏とかできたのかよ。
え？私かよ。いや、その
All of this makes way too much sense if we assume that everything from the second episode still happened. So for now, I'm going to be working under that assumption. I feel like that still happened. Or at least events similar to that stuff. Maybe not involving Beatrice, but events similar to the second episode probably still happened. Like her going out with Shanna on that one time, or Kenna on that one time. And them having their whole furniture argument. That stuff probably happened.
なんつうわかりやすい反応だよ。見たところ気になる男はいるけどまだ告白もできてねえってそういうところだろ。
いや、そういうわけでは先生、私のことなんかどうでもいいだろ。
話を振ってきたのはそっちのくせになんで俺が逆ギレされなきゃならねえんだ。女って生き物は質問ばかりでそのくせ自分が質問に答えることは決してないんだよな。ずるい生き物だぜまったく。
もう告白は一度はしたんだよ。
Ah, that's probably referring to that furniture argument, which probably happened, at least, maybe not, maybe the magical brooch wasn't involved, but that probably still happened.
まあ、盛大に空振りでさ。
ごめんなさいってか。
いや、まあ私がすごく一方的だったんで面食らわれたというのかな。そういう対象だとも思われてなかったという雰囲気。
そりゃそうだろうよ。お前の言葉遣いは男勝りだからな。
Well, now you're just being rude, man. That's actually something she's insecure about.
もうちょいおしとやかにしないと男心をくすぐらないぜ。
いやいや、やっぱり悪いかな。
まあ言葉遣いが全てじゃないだろうが、お前みたいな普段の言葉遣いが悪いやつが急にまともな言葉で話すように努力し始めたら、そういう気概みたいなもんでドキッときちまう男もいるかもな。
そうなんだ。そうか。
Jessica suddenly started talking more meekly, and then her face instantly went slightly red. I see. Even though her confession didn't go well, it looks like she still hasn't given up. But still, I get it. After seeing how close George Aniki and Shannon-chan have gotten, I also kinda want to find a girlfriend. 6 years. 6 years of puberty are pretty important, and they went by pretty fast. As the typhoon approached, the clouds grew steadily grayer, but even so, I had this really refreshing feeling. Maybe I'll try thinking more seriously about the opposite sex more than just the size of their boobs.
ところで、ジョージの兄貴は使用人のシャノンちゃんと付き合ってるわけだが、まさかジェシカまでってことはないよな。
Yeah, he's a little too perceptive for his own good here.
どうしてそう思うんだよ。
そういや、バラ庭園で挨拶したカノン君って若い子。
Well, at least it's kind of like, it's not like when we go back to redo things, it's not like things go back to square one. It's more like we're still kind of progressing. Like we're still getting continuations of threads that happened earlier, even though things have kind of reset. Like narrative-wise, we're still kind of continuing on. We're not dwelling too much or retreading old ground too much, which is good.
口下手だからってジェシカやたらとかばってたよな。
いや、そんなことは。勘繰りすぎだって。
じゃあさ、これだけは教えろよ。今この瞬間ジェシカが狙ってる男は半径1キロ以内にいるか？
いや、それはどうだろう。
Kanon-kun was the only boy on this island who could possibly become her boyfriend, so judging by her reaction, I was right on. I didn't think of the Yoshida-miya family as a noble family, but love with a servant. I wouldn't have dreamed that 2 pairs of Romeo and Juliet would be right next to me. Aunt Ava would probably become an obstacle to George Aniki and Shannon-chan's love. If Aunt Ava ever learned that Shannon-chan was the partner of her only beloved son, she'd probably scream at her for trying to steal away her precious George. And a relationship between Jessica and Kanon-kun would probably be just as full of difficulties. Aunt Natsuhi was also very strict about that kind of thing. After all, Jessica's husband would probably become the head of the Yoshida-miya family in the future. If that person had once been a servant working for the family, well, things would get complicated.
ま、人の恋路なんてそれぞれさ。一緒にいて楽しい相手とつがいになりゃいいじゃねえか。つがいってのは互いが互いを認め合う以外に何の許可もいりやしない。親がどうこう家がどうこうなんて気にしたら負けだぜ。それを忘れるなよ。半端な気持ちで付き合うんじゃねえぜ。
恋もしたことねえくせに達観したようなことを言いやがって。
Hey, it gives him a more objective standpoint to judge others.
恋は損得感情でするなよ。ハートでしろよ。俺が言いたいことはそんだけさ。See you again. Have a nice day.
ジョージ兄さん、シャーノン、聞いて。パートだったらこいつまた面白いセリフを言い出したぜ。
何も言ってないって。ああ、茶化すな。
マリア聞いてた、マリア聞いてた。 See you again! See you again!
For a while, we forgot that the wind was getting stronger and played around on the beach. I grew a lot these past 6 years, and being able to celebrate my youth and meet with all of my cousins was truly refreshing. It was a bit late now, but I realized that I should have gotten back together with everyone a lot sooner and returned to the Yoshida-miya family.
いとこ同士ってのもたまにはいいもんだな。
マリアもいとこで集まるの楽しくて好き。
そうだな。俺たちももういい年なんだ。別に親がいなくても会えるだろう。たまにはいとこだけで集まって遊ぶのも悪くないかもしれないな。
それはいい提案だね。いつかそういう機会を設けてもいいかもしれないね。
同感だね。私たちいとこはいつまでもずっと仲良しがいいよ。
おいおい、そこを強調するとまるで普段の親戚同士の仲が悪いように聞こえちまうぜ。
Maybe relatives of the Yoshida-miya family, at least. George, Anaki, and Jessica laughed, but it felt just a little strained. Did I say something wrong? Judging by how our parents made quiet expressions and tired faces every once in a while during the boat ride and at the airport, maybe I should have kept that to myself.
そうだな。ジェシカの言う通りだぜ。俺たちはいつまでも仲良しでいようぜ。
マリアも一緒。みんな仲良し。
そうだね。うん。僕たちはいつだってみんな仲良しだよ。
私たち何恥ずかしいこと言い合ってんだろうな。なんだか照れちまうぜ。
でもとても大切なことだと思いますよ。人は願わねばいつまでも一緒にいることどころか仲良くいることさえ難しい生き物なのですから。
そうだね。みんなが仲良くいられることを決して当たり前なことだと思ってはいけないね。
Because all it takes is one spark to set everyone off against each other. I have a feeling that might actually happen this time around.
知り合いの魔女が言ってた。幸せはみんなが信じなくちゃ叶わないんだって。
確かにね。信じる力には魔法が宿るかもしれない。それを全員が信じたならきっと幸せを運んできてくれるだろうね。
The problem is, that's also the same as saying, all it takes is one person to not believe for nobody to get happiness, which is like, kind of a negative spin on that message.
よし。なら恥ずかしいことのついでだ。私たちはみんなで信じ合うと誓おうぜ。みんないつまでも仲良しで、いつまでも幸せでいようって。
Well, this is gonna be the most short-lived promise ever. Like hell, we'll end up like our parents. As if we'd ever search for each other's weaknesses, going after grandfather's fortune.
俺たちはみんないつまでも仲良しで幸せだ。それをみんなで信じようぜ。
No matter how much we cousins tried to nostalgically have fun, dark clouds continued to approach Rokenjima. See, now I'm really worried that, like, the cousins are gonna be the most suspicious ones this time around, because they had that whole arc just saying, look how not suspicious any of us are. Look, we're all best friends and we're all happy. And it's like, I don't trust that for 1 second, honestly. But then again, I don't know. We could just take it at face value. I wonder if the typhoon will pass and let us see the clear skies before we leave this island. Who cares about what our parents are planning? Who cares about the inheritance and the honor of our old family? As youthful as we were renewing our old friendship, and we all believed together that we could find happiness. That's why I want this pair of days to end without anything weird happening, in peace and happiness and calmly. No, I don't just want them to end. Please, let them end. It's almost like he is kind of getting a little bit of, it's hard to say, like, not deja vu, but, like, he's getting a bit aware of what's going on here, like, that there might be some cycles at play here, maybe? Just subconsciously.
くそー！お前は出るなよ、現れるなよ。くそくそくそー。
待たせたな。ようやく新しいゲームの用意が整ったぞ。さあさあ始めようではないか。さあ訪れよ、雨よ、風よ、台風よ、この島をうつしおより切り離す。異界へ魔界へ幻想界へ六軒島を放り込め。
And so the tale repeated for the third time. However, to an endless witch, what did it matter whether it was the first, second, or third time? It probably didn't matter at all. After all, this was a tale of fantasy, endlessly repeating until the match was settled. Would Battler surrender first, or would the witch? Then the sky grew dark and cloudy, and the rain and wind were summoned together and became a typhoon. Maria could be seen in the rose garden, paying no mind to the rain that had started falling, going around in circles searching for that single rose that should have been marked. I still think Goda's the one who took it. I wonder if we'll ever actually get an explanation on that. Maria definitely remembered it. That rose had been in the flower bed right here. And yet it wasn't anymore. She didn't know what to do with her irritation at not being able to find something that should have been there. And moaning bitterly, she couldn't help but keep going back and forth in circles around the same spot. She was acting almost as though she'd be able to see it if she looked at a different angle. But even though she did that, there was no way to find something that wasn't there. The wind grew increasingly strong, and the rain turned into cold, large drops. There was no way even Maria would fail to notice this. However, if she couldn't find her rose here, it would surely disappear forever. Maria believed that. That feeling spurred her on to keep searching for a rose that she had no chance of finding. Just then, the cold drops of rain tormenting Maria were suddenly blocked. Maria raised her head. When she did, she saw an umbrella there protecting her from the rain. And the one holding out that umbrella was... let me guess, it's gonna be the blue-haired Beatrice that we saw earlier. Oh no, it's just the regular Beatrice. I was figuring we were gonna, like, they were just gonna throw a total curveball at us. The witch she admired, Beatrice. Maria told Beatrice about how there had been a slightly unhealthy, pitiful rose, and that she was sure they had marked it.
それが見つからぬとそなたの魔女の見習いならば魔法にてバラを探してみるから目だけで探そうとするうちはそれにははるかに及ばぬであろう
見つけられない。マリアも頑張って魔法で探そうとしてるけど見つけられない。
魔法の修行にはちょうど良いかとも思うがこの風雨はそなたには少しきつかろう。わらわが特別に力を貸してやる。弟子の身を案ずるのも師匠の役割だからね。
ありがとう、ベアトリーチェ。
Maria's face, which had been full of sadness until just now, split open into a grin. Maria knew. She knew that there was nothing Beatrice's magic couldn't do, so she was sure that Beatrice would be able to find the rose easily, even though Maria couldn't. Beatrice closed her eyes lightly, acting as though she was listening for something in all this wind and rain. Then she heard it, opened her eyes, and spoke.
商業無常残念だなマリア。この風雨にそなたのバラは耐えられなかったらしい。
それじゃマリアのバラは
風雨に散りすでにこの世のものではない。
I wonder if she's actually lying about this, or I don't know. What Beatrice had said was quite reasonable. There was nothing odd about the flower being broken off, with the stem in this strong wind. However, Maria couldn't accept this and bitterly gave a low-pitched moan.
やだマリアのバラなの。マリアのバラが帰ってこないと嫌だ。マリアの魔法で生き返らせる。ベアトリーチェ、魔法でバラを蘇らせるのを教えて。
無限の魔法の秘術。そなたごとき見習いにはまだまだ早いわ。身の程を知れ。
So is this gonna be the time when Maria and Beatrice actually don't get along? That would be interesting. Maria wiped the tears from her eyes, full of regret. Beatrice shrugged her shoulders and chuckled at Maria's pitiable expression.
よかろう。バラを蘇らせる秘術。わらわが力を貸してやろうぞ。
本当？
ではそなたの心の力を集中させるがいい。目を閉じ、雨を忘れ、風を忘れ、航行するバラの魂を心の目で探すのだ。
Maria closed her eyes. Then she repeated Beatrice's song-like words.
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。バラ、そなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい。バラよ、そなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
見る、聞くの、そして信じる。肉の檻に閉じ込められし魂の力を解放する。よいぞ。
Around Maria, who was concentrating her power, her eyes tightly shut, small golden butterflies began to dance. Was this the manifestation of the magical Maria Maria held?
さまよいしばらの魂
I think I said the magical Maria. I meant a magical power.
今一度つそしてその姿を思い出すがいいさあさあ集え思い出せ
The glitter of the gold butterflies began to strengthen, and their numbers increased. Then, Beatrice raised a finger up to the skies, and they began to gather at the tip of that finger. This was the miracle of the golden magic. The gold butterflies began to condense into a single, dazzling grain of gold. It was a single, glittering gold seed. It rode on the tip of Beatrice's finger, budded into a golden sprout, and opened into a golden leaf. But you know what I bet? I'll bet you anything. They won't be able to have overturned the rose's fate of being taken away, or being blown away. So, this is only going to be a temporary revival. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's how all of Beatrice's magic works in general, and that maybe she never actually mastered reviving someone permanently, and they will always die again. And that's why she calls her ability killing someone endlessly, or other people call it that, because she can't ever truly revive them. Once they're dead, or something like that. It then slowly fell from that fingertip, sank into the mud of the flower bed, and began to grow steadily. Maria, who admired magic and the witch, really wanted to see this fantastical sight. However, as an apprentice, Maria was still not qualified to see it. No, she was probably afraid that if she opened her eyes to look, the power that she had concentrated in her heart would be cut off, and the magic would be lost. Therefore, Beatrice, as the only one permitted to witness this golden miracle, was the only witch, the sole master of many miracles. Then the fully grown rose bloomed, creating one golden flower, and when Beatrice poked it with her finger in just the right way, the gold-colored sparkle scattered, just as if a golden soap bubble had popped, and what remained was a single, beautiful rose.
立派な花を思い出したようだな。だがこのままでは他のバラたちに混じってしまい、区別がつかなくなってしまうというの。もう一つサービスしておく。
Beatrice, for the sake of her cute apprentice, who was moaning even more now in concentration, decided to use one more bit of magic. When she snapped her fingers, a single gold butterfly appeared, fluttered around, and landed on the flower that had just been revived. Then it suddenly burst open and disappeared, becoming golden lace and marking the rose.
これでよかろう。マリア、もう目を開けてもよいぞ。
ほう、バラはどこ？ない。
そっちではないぞ、こっちだ。ほら、金モールで印をつけておいてやったぞ。
はあ、本当だ。すごい。
I mean, if we pretend that this isn't real, like, this wasn't magic, then we could say that just while Maria's eyes were closed, Beatrice just grabbed another rose and put golden lace on it. It's really not that hard to do.
ベアト、ありがとう。マリアも早く魔女になりたい。ベアトみたいな大魔女になりたい。
なれるとも。かつてのわらわもまた、そなたのように無邪気にそれを望み、至ったの。
Maria was ecstatic over the revived rose, clapping her hands and jumping around in joy. Watching that, Beatrice also smiled, looking fairly pleased. By now, I can break and repair any soul if I try, not just that of a rose, and kill and revive as I pleased. Come, the barrier of the storm has now sealed Brokenjima off from the natural world. Now is the time for the Golden Witch, Beatrice, to descend as an endless witch. Beatrice pulled from her pocket an envelope with the family crest, the one-winged eagle, and gave it to Maria. Maria frolicked around at being selected to be the witch's messenger.
さて金蔵、そなたの遊びに再び付き合いに来たぞ。わらわの準備はすでに万端よ。そなたの方はどうなのか。今宵のゲームにかけるコインの用意は十分であろうな。
無論準備は十分であるぞ、ベアトリーチ。駒はふんだんに用意したぞ。備えも心構えも十分だ。さあアンティを支払おうではないか。そなたに授けられ、最後にはそなたに全て返すべきものだ。さあ受け取れ。
Kinzo flung the window of his study open wide, took off the valuable golden ring that had been on his finger, and threw it into the darkness of the raging wind and rain. That ring was struck by lightning, and after twinkling gold for an instant, disappeared. Kinzo watched it go, grinning broadly and fearlessly.
負ける気はせぬぞ。お前は私のものなのだ。永遠に。
The ring that Kinzo had thrown became a single gold butterfly and fluttered around in the wind and rain. It headed for the rose garden, almost as though it was being guided there. It then found the figure of the Golden Witch and fluttered down. When it came down right in front of Beatrice, it burst open and returned to its original form, flying through the air. The way it was going, you would have expected it to fall into a puddle, but it stopped suddenly in midair, almost as if some transparent person had caught it. Apparently, even Beatrice hadn't expected this. However, she realized who it was, and grinned broadly at it. Oh, it's, the witch who I couldn't remember the name of last episode, but now I remember it was Lambda Delta. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. As she did, the shadow of the person who had caught the ring began to fuzzily appear. It was the figure of a young man wearing a butler's uniform, embroidered with the one-winged eagle crest. There was no man like this among the servants of the Yoshida-miya family. Even so, Beatrice laughed as though it was someone she remembered fondly.
炉の上か。ずいぶん久しぶりになるな。わらわのことを覚えておったとは。そなたはつくづく忠義に熱い男よ。
長いご無沙汰を頂戴しておりました。この炉の上、お嬢様にお仕えしていることを忘れた日など、ただの一日もございませんよ。それよりも、お嬢様にこそ、私をお忘れになられたのではないかと、ヒヤヒヤしておりました。何しろ、お嬢様は大層忘れっぽくていらっしゃいますので。
なるほど。 確かにわらわは忘れやすいよ。そなたの皮肉を聞くまで思い出せぬとはな。
お嬢様、これを。
With an exaggerated yet elegant gesture, he bowed respectfully, and held out to Beatrice the head ring that he'd just caught.
後ろ宮金蔵より返還されました。後ろ宮家当主の指輪でございます。指輪は再び主の元に。
金蔵によるゲームの開始宣言、確かに受け取ったぞ。
さて、今宵はどのようなお遊びになさいましょうか。早速ルーレットをご用意いたしましょうか。それともまずは紅茶をご用意いたしましょうか。
どちらにしようか迷うが、とりあえずそなたの挨拶が必要であろうな。あやつに開いた口が塞がらぬというような顔をしているに違いないぞ。なあ、バトラー。
Okay, so this Beatrice inside the game board, I guess we'll call it, knows about the battler outside of it. We can now confirm that 100%. I had suspicions of that earlier on, but I wasn't sure, but now we definitely know that. So, all we really need is that the battler on the inside also has knowledge of the Beatrice on the outside. If that were the case, then things would really be fair. And they said that the difficulty this time would be equal, so maybe that's what's gonna happen.
はじめまして、自己紹介をいたします。ベアトリーチェお嬢様のおそばにてお使いしておりますロノウェと申します。
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did just get that. Ronove, one of the 72 great demons, works for a master in exchange for various forms of compensation. He currently has a contract with Beatrice as her butler, head furnisher. He's become proficient at housekeeping after serving in many households, so his ability as a butler is very high. In the high society of witches, employing him has become a kind of status symbol. Furthermore, the cookies he bakes are superb, and witches will often form a line demanding them. He must possess tremendous magical power, but since he always stays out of the spotlight to further boost his master's reputation, his combat capabilities are unknown. And we've got her here as well now. Alright.
どうぞよろしくお願い申し上げますよ。
ほらな、開いた口が塞がらないという顔であろう。
当たり前だろ。ヤギ頭が盆踊りを始めるのかとぼやいたな。ヤギ頭がうようよ現れて、太もも姉ちゃんたちが7人も出てきて、その上今度は羊まで出てきやがった。わけわかんねえよ。もういい加減にしやがれよ。
ところでバトラー、こやつとそなたの対面だが、これが本当の悪魔の証明であることを気づいたかな？
What, is it that, like, he could have been there all along, and he might be the culprit, maybe?
悪魔の証明だと？どういう意味だよ。
こやつはこう見えても72柱に名を連ねる生粋の悪魔でな。
Oh. So, basically she means literally, it's literally a devil's proof. Like it's literally like, here's proof that there's a demon, here's a demon, right here.
つまりわらわは悪魔を直接連れてきて、まさにその存在を証明してみせたわけだ。
But I mean, he looks like a human, so it's obviously not going to be very convincing.
ロノウェは地獄に爵位を持つ序列27位の大悪魔よ。なかなかに使える男でな。高級で召し上げてわらわの世話をさせておるのだ。
ご紹介いただけまして光栄です。地獄の貴族に名を連ねと、今は卑しい人間の分際って悪魔も裸足で逃げ出すような大魔女であられるベアトリーチェ様の家具頭として使える身ですよ。
Despite being a vulgar human, that ties into the theory I had way back that maybe Beatrice is actually a human, and that all this witch talk is just the real smokescreen, and magic is real, but Beatrice is still a human. That's still possible.
実に使える男なのだが、何しろ口のヘラのやつでな。時に主への敬いを忘れるのがたまに気ぜ。
言葉遣いに関しましては契約書から漏れておりましたもので、そのように契約を変更いたしますか？
わらわも退屈せぬからそれでいい。
Beatrice turned her back to him, cackling. After bowing once to her back, Ronaway turned back to Battler and stuck out his right hand, showing off an innocent smile. Normally, this would mean that he was asking for a handshake.
何の真似だよ。
私もお嬢様のわがままに振り回されている身です。その意味では私たちは良き友人になれるかと思いますよ。これは友情の握手です。もちろん悪魔の契約の締結を意味するものではありませんのでご安心を。
悪いが俺はあんたの主と大喧嘩の真っ最中でね。俺が敵と握手をするのは雨の校庭でぶちのめし合って互いがボロボロになって交わせ青春ドラマみたいなシチュエーションの時だけさ。覚えておきな。
なるほど。マトラ様と握手を交わすには十分な雰囲気作りとふさわしい場、そして心に響く甘い言葉と肉体言語の交わし合いが必要ということですね。機会を見てその場を準備いたしましょう。
Well, I'm not looking forward to that.
私もそういうシチュエーションは大好きでございますよ。
As Ronaway laughed tauntingly, he whispered to Battler, bringing his face so close that their noses were almost touching. Battler, his face turning red after getting so close to another of the same sex, pushed him away.
気色悪い野郎だぜ。なるほど。ベアとの執事にぴったりのやつだ。
お褒めの言葉を賜れまして光栄。私は紅茶には自信がございますのでティータイムを楽しみにしていらしてくださいね。クッキーを焼くのが趣味でございますのでお茶菓子にもこうご期待をお願いいたします。
Well, according to this, the cookies you bake are superb, so I'm sure those are probably worth trying.
さすがは同性同士だな。打ち解け合うのが実に早い。焼けるぞ。
これはお嬢様に嫉妬させてしまい申し訳ございませんでした。お嬢様のお客人をこっそりつまみ食いなどいたしませんよ。それではこれより他の家具どもに再び家具頭に着任いたしましたことを挨拶してまいります。
So, what I don't understand is if he's actually in the game board or not, because he showed up and he grabbed the head ring, so clearly he's there, but Does this mean just like anybody from this world can go into that world at any time?
しばしの暇をお許しください。
Because there's clearly a reason for him being there and being introduced in that specific way. I just don't understand what it is yet.
権限しているのは雑用のヤギどもと儀式役の七姉妹だけだ。挨拶も楽に終わろう。
おや、あの賑やかな七姉妹たちですか。やんちゃ娘たちも少しはおしとやかに成長したでしょうか。
あれがおしとやかだってんなら、俺はおしとやかの定義を疑うぜ。
そうでございますか。その表情から察するに、どうやら相変わらずのやんちゃぶりのようだ。ベアトリーチェ様にお仕えするにふさわしい振る舞いをするようにといつも言っているのに、困った子たちだ。
その意味でなら安心しろよ。実に主にぴったりなふさわしい振る舞いだぜ。
そなたも言うようになったな。しかし会話は相手を認めるということだ。
I mean, it's true. Like, just what the hell does he think is happening if none of this is real?
わらわとの雑談に応じるようになったということは、そなたがわらわの存在を徐々に認め始めている証拠。
And maybe that's why she's getting stronger. Maybe that's why, like, she's getting progressively, like, more and more servants of hers are manifesting. Because he's actually starting to slowly accept her.
たとえお天道様が西から昇ることがあろうとも、絶対の絶対絶対泣いて俺の靴にキスしたら、もうちょい前向きに検討してやってもいいぜ。
Even if Battler was bluffing, he still spoke forcefully, a fearless expression on his face. The witch and her butler snickered together, realizing that their guest had regained more than enough of his willpower to attend to a new game, and that preparations were complete. You know what? I could honestly see that line that he just said, "You might want to try crying and kissing my shoes." I could actually see that happening at some point. Like, I feel like that's a low that Beatrice would stoop to. Especially if it's like near the end of the story and she's getting really desperate. Like, that could be like one of the last things she tries. After Ronaway exchanged a few words with Beatrice, he bowed silently to Battler, scattered into several gold butterflies, and disappeared.
賑やかになるのは実に嬉しいことだ。この島にたった一人閉じ込められ、己の力を取り戻せず、誰に話しかけることもできなかった日々のなんと退屈だったことか。
あの気持ち悪いやつがお前に似合いの執事だってことはよくわかった。だが教えろ、その執事がなぜ今頃になって現れた。権限しているのはヤギと七食いの姉ちゃんたちとかなんとか言ったな。どういう意味だ。
そなたは抗っておるが、わらわはれっきとした魔女だ。魔界に通じ、人ならざるあまたの存在と交流を持っておる。
だろうな。お前の関係にはろくな連中がいねえぜ。ヤギの化け物に太もも姉ちゃんに、そして今度は悪魔の執事と来たわけだ。まさかとは思うが、この調子でまだおかしな連中が増えるってんじゃねえだろうな。
わらわの荘厳なる黄金館に仕える家具どもと、そこへ遊びに来る悪魔たちがどれほどいると思っているのか。まだまだ訪れるぞ。いくらでも現れるぞ。 黄金鏡の扉を開き、すべての家具たちを呼び戻し、わらわはこの六軒島に新たなる城を建てるのだ。そして懐かしき友人たちすべてを招き、三日三晩を飲み明かし、踊り明かしてやるつもりよ。無論金蔵の一族たちも招くつもりでいるぞ。望めばそなたもな。
Although I get the feeling the invitation would not be as a guest, but as, like, the main dish or something.
つまりこういうことか。お前は長いこと力を失っていたため、そいつらを呼び出せなかったと。それで、徐々に魔力が回復してきたため、そう言いたいわけか。
そういうことだ。
Which kind of implies that in the first game, which is the most important one I still think, she was at her weakest and maybe couldn't manifest anything, couldn't do any powers or anything, so that one must all be grounded in reality. That's the main reason why I said that.
そなたは最後の一戦でこそギリギリ踏みとどまっているが、その心はすでにぐらつき、わらわが魔女であることを否定できずにいる。その心のぐらつきが、わらわの魔女としての力を少しずつ蘇らせているのだ。
That's also something we said earlier.
あの気色悪い筋が現れたのは、俺が屈しかけているからだというのかよ。
そうだ。そなたは少しずつ少しずつ、前回のゲームではあれほどの屈辱を受けてまでわらわに屈服したではないか。そなたの背中はわらわの足を投げ出すには本当に良いものだったぞ。
ちくしょう。俺はお前を認めさえしなければ現状は維持できると思っていた。だがそれはどうやら誤解だったらしいな。
So it's almost like we're on a timer. Like we really have to beat her, like this game or the next one, or things will get out of hand.
そうだ。そなたが屈服に近づけば近づくほど、ゲームはわらわに有利に傾いていく。チェスだってそうであろう。互いのキングを詰め合う過程で、わらわたちは様々な駒を取り合っている。確かにわらわは未だそなたのキングを追い詰めてはおらぬ。
It's almost like, when it's like the whole chessboard thinking, where your opponent becomes easier to predict the longer the game goes on, but it's also like, it feels like when Battler's gonna be like at his most desperate, like when he's most cornered, I feel like that's gonna be when he's most powerful. Like he'll be able to predict Beatrice more easily because she's gonna want to go in for the kill, and that's gonna be a lot easier to predict. But then again, Beatrice's specialty is that chessboard thinking doesn't work on her, so I don't know.
しかしそなたはキングを逃すのに精一杯でいくつもの大駒を失い、莫大なアドバンテージを失っておるわ。後の展開がわらわに有利に傾くのは当然のことよ。
くそ。
そなたはおそらくこれからも死に物狂いでわらわのチェックメイトだけからは逃れるだろう。だがその間にもわらわはそなたの大駒を次々に奪っていく。やがてはキング以外の全てを失い、どのような形でも逃れることのかなわぬ本当のチェックメイトを受けることになろう。前回そなたは気焰を吐いたな。わらわを永遠に認めぬ以上、これはわらわを苛む永遠の拷問だなどと。 永遠を語るのは無限の域に達した魔女だけよ。そなたにその資格など初めからないわ。
黄金の隠し場所についてはすでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。
Oh, is that Maria reading the letter?
条件は碑文を読むことができるものすべてに公平に。黄金を暴けたなら私はすべてをお返しするでしょう。それではどうか今宵を金蔵様との知恵比べにて存分にお楽しみくださいませ。今宵が知的かつ優雅な夜になるよう心よりお祈りいたしております。黄金のベアトリーチェ。
When Maria finished reading the letter that Beatrice had handed her, everyone was at a loss for words for a while, and then they all broke the silence at once.
バカバカしい、取るに足らない悪質ないたずらです。
まったくだ。親父殿が当主の指輪を手放すなどベアトリチェその名を語れば右往左往するだろうという見えすぎたいたずらだ。
おいおい、このちょいとパンチの効きすぎたデザートを仕込んだのは誰なんだ。今なら喝采で褒めてやるから正直に白状しろよ。ローザか。
とんでもない。お父様の名を語るいたずらなんてしません。
じゃあ姉貴か兄貴か。
私？バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。兄さんでしょ。こういう悪趣味な仕掛けは。
愚弄する気か。私こそお前たちにこのたちの悪いいたずらは誰の仕業なんだ。
Kraus beat the table and stared at everyone. Since that included the children too, he scared most of them.
お父様から財産の全権を任せられたと称する謎の人物からの手紙。そして今日がそれを話し合うための親族会議であることを考えると、いたずらだと決めつけるのも早計だと思うわ。
わからんで。まさにお父さんの悪趣味ないたずらかもしれん。自分抜きで遺産分配の話をまとめようとしているわしらをちょいと驚かせたくて仕組んだことかもしれん。
こいつを仕組んだのが親父だってんだ。マリアちゃんが読み上げた内容は冗談ってわけにはならねえぞ。
そうね。文面通りに解釈するならこれはお父様からのテストね。魔女の碑文は私たち誰にでも解けるようにずっと広間に掲示されていた。
It's interesting that they're coming to this conclusion this time, when they came to a different conclusion last time. Like, I wonder what it was that changed this time to make that happen. Aside from Ava's mental state, which we saw earlier. But I feel like Rudolph just said something different too, but I would have to like completely dissect the previous the first run to see if that's actually true, and I don't know if that's the case. They may be saying the same things and I'm just misremembering.
告示期間は十分。最初に解けた人間に家督と全ての財産を渡すと、そう言っているわけよね。
ほら、私たちの魔法叶ったわ。
そんなバカな話はありません。後宮家の次期当主が夫であることは何ら揺るがない事実です。
I guess that makes sense for why Ava would be saying all this, because she has that voice inside her who's constantly trying to push her toward becoming the head.
それを 揺るがすのがこの手紙じゃない。この手紙はお父様に財産の全てを全権委任された人物からのメッセージなのよ。もはや兄さんの当主継承権は白紙に戻ったわ。魔女の碑文を解いた者が、ベアトリーチェの黄金を見つけた者が後宮家の次の当主になるのよ。
バカバカしい。その手紙のざれ言を信用するのかね。その風浪が本物だとでも信用などできるものか。
ならお父様に直接話を聞いてみましょうよ。もう機嫌が悪いからとか体調が悪いとかそんな次元じゃないわよ。この手紙はお父様の代理人であることを風浪でちゃんと示してる。それを疑うなら兄さんが証明しなさいよ。この手紙がお父様の意志のものではないって。
よかる。お前の言う通りである。もう親父の機嫌不機嫌の問題ではない。上へ行き直接問いたらそうじゃないか。
そうしようぜ。親父に直接聞こう。親父も親父だぜ。どうしてこんな回りくどい真似を。まあそこが親父らしいんだがな。
お父様の手紙だということを前提に話を続けてもいいのかしら。
Well, we know that Rosa was not there this time. Unlike last time, she did not witness Beatrice give the letter to Maria, so it's probably similar to the first time where she was the one who brought it up, and, yeah.
バカローズ、お父様の手紙に決まってんでしょ。あの手紙はお父様のなのよ。次期当主を私たち4人の中から選ぶための公平なチャンスに決まってるじゃない。バカ死ね、この役立たず。
ほんとローザって頭悪いわ。へそでも管理死んじゃえば。
Yeah, Ava's gonna be out for blood this time around.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
In the beginning, the adults had all doubted the credibility of the letter, but after realizing that this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance in the inheritance struggle for the 3 younger siblings, Ava changed her position, claiming that the letter was authentic. Rudolph and Rosa caught on and agreed.
まったく、そんなくだらないいたずらを大の大人がこれほどまで真に受けるとは。お父様でなくても呆れたい気持ちよくわかります。
夏志さん、それはお父さんに聞けば済む話やないか。お父さんがその手紙は知らんって一言言ってくれれば済む話やで。
兄さん、責任を持ってその手紙は知らないという一言を引き出すのよ。機嫌が悪そうだからってビビってる場合じゃないんだからね。
いい年してお父様が怖いなんてバカみたい。へそかんで死んじゃえば。
I wonder if that's really Beatrice inside her, or if that's Lambda Delta. It's hard to tell. I'm guessing it's probably Lambda Delta, because we don't know what her power was, and the one inside of her said that her power was to turn anger into magic, so that sounds kind of more realistic, or more like a power that Beatrice wouldn't have. I don't know. Because they are supposed to be working together. But then again, what was with the blue eyes then? I don't remember what color Lambda Delta's eyes were, but if we get another look at her, then I'm definitely going to check that out.
おう、はっきり白黒をつけようじゃないか。今頃は書斎で食事中だろう。一度箸を休めてもらおうじゃないか。
決まりだな。行こう。キリエはちょっと待っててくれ。真偽を確かめてすぐ戻る。
ありがとう。ゴーダさんがデザートを持ってくるのをのんびり待ってるわ。
The four siblings, Natsuhi and Hideyoshi, all rose from their seats forcefully and flew out into the hallway with a clatter. Hold on. So, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. She's gone, he's gone. So that means that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there's 6 people here and they're about to get food by eaten by Goda, if Nanjo counts, maybe he's at the table too, then maybe they could be the first 6 to die. I don't know, because I'm still taking that one image I saw. I'm still taking that into account for every potential murder. I'm always thinking about that, because I don't know if it was any of the previous ones or it could be a future one. I really have no idea. I mean, it could be none of them as well. Afterwards, only the children, stunned completely speechless, Nanjo, who looked uncomfortable, and Kirie, who just shrugged, were left. And there we go. So it could be that all the children, Nanjo, and Kirie die this episode. But then Battler wouldn't be around to solve the case or whatever, so I guess he would only be able to solve it in Beatrice's realm. In Purgatorio, I guess it's called. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. In the middle of all this was Maria, who looked a little scared at the adult's sudden change. However, judging from her appearance, she didn't look like she realized the full meaning of what she'd just read. Oh yeah, this was a huge shock to Jessica in the first round. Although Ava was acting particularly nasty there, so I feel like George might be shaken the most this time. I don't know. Or, no, he's just gonna defend her like always. Well, what I really want to hear is what Kirie thinks about all this, because I feel like she's the smartest person here. We couldn't accept it all, but we had laid down our arms for the time being. We'd been vaguely aware of how filthy this family conference was going to be. However, after that 6-year blank, I couldn't help being shocked. When he saw that the children were completely dejected, Dr. Nanjo cleared his throat uncomfortably.
いくらキリエさんの頼みでもそれは難しいぜ。
そう割り切れるなら子供なんてやってねえぜ。わーい、みんな幸せ。暗くなるのダメ。信じて。みんなで幸せになれるって信じないと幸せが逃げちゃう。
All it takes is one.
みんなで信じないとダメだ。
いい話ね。私も信じるわ。私たちは幸せになれるわよ。
キリエおばさん、ありがとう。バトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんも信じて。ベアトリーチェも信じないと魔法が力を持たないっていつも言ってる。
Kirie-san rose from her seat quietly, went over to Maria, and crouched down so that their eyes met. Oh, is she gonna ask her about Beatrice now?
キリエおばさんが信じてくれた。あとバトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんが信じないとダメ。
二人とも強いもの。すぐに元気になってそうしてくれるわよ。それより教えてほしいの。
When Kirie-san said that, Jessica, Georgianiki, Dr. Nanjo, and I all listened closely. It looked like our parents were so concerned with the inheritance problem that grandfather filled their minds. But we wanted to ask Maria about something simpler.
何？
マリアちゃんにその手紙を渡したのって誰？
ベアトリーチェ。
肖像画に書かれている魔女の？
パサと一緒にこの手紙もくれたの。そしてね、マリアのバラが折れちゃってたのを魔法で直してくれたの。
I feel like that she actually said that in the original, in the first episode, but I don't remember for sure. But I think I remember a one-off line of her saying she used her magic to fix the rose, and then we didn't know about that. We didn't see it.
ベアトリーチェは何でもできるすごい魔女なの。
詳しく聞かせてくれるかしら。
I mean, I would have wanted to hear it, but I guess they're going to summarize it for us after. Alright, well, that's probably going to be where we end things off, unfortunately. So I want to keep going, I want to see what happens, but, alright. Let's end it there. So, until next time, take care, and, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright.